check. I sound good. Are we live? We're live now? Welcome to today's broadcast of the YHH Squirtacular Squirt B quarterfinals here on Youth Hockey Hub. I am Tony Scott, publisher, founder of the Youth Hockey Hub. If you're tuning in to one of our broadcasts for the first time, we welcome you to the broadcast. Welcome to the Squirtacular, the 8th Squirtacular. If you love squirt hockey, you will not be disappointed. Thanks to our sponsor, Lots of Matza Pizza. We will have our starting lineups followed by a national anthem.
And the remaining Leaf Birds. The Leaf Birds are coached by Mike Brendan. And now the home team from Waukesha. In goals, number 22, Tommy Radomski. At 1D, number 14, Landon Becker. At the other D, number 13, Josh Toms. At 1 wing, number 38, Aaron Thomas. And on the wing, number 16, Xander Klemp. And at center, number 71, Devin Newland. And a quick shout out to superfan Trish Newland. Thank you very much. And the warm-up officer coached by Kevin Klein. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise, remove any headgear as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem. Good luck to both teams. Let's play hockey.
You heard it there from our PA announcer, Todd Houck. We're ready to play some hockey here in Minnesota. The Waukesha Warhawks face the Osseo Maple Grove Leaf Birds. Winner goes to the Final Four tomorrow morning. Also live streamed here on YHH. Waukesha wearing the white uniforms, going right to left. Osseo Maple Grove black uniforms. They'll be going left to right. The draw is controlled by the Leaf Birds. They'll skate it out. This is number 15, Haken Ostrom, one of the coach's kids. Popping over, here comes Newlands. Roars through the center, quick wrister. Steered into the corner by Striker Johnson. Strikers had a great tournament so far. Popping it through, and we get offside. Just 38 seconds in from Rink 1 at the Super Rink here in Blaine, Minnesota. When we say super, we really mean super. There are 8 sheets of ice, two buildings with 4 rinks in each. We're in the front, more of the main building here in Blaine. There are 4 identical rinks, pretty much. A couple minor configurations, but you really can't tell the difference between them. Here comes Klein with a wrister. Glove save Johnson. It pops down loose. Back to the point. Nelson with a shot. He gets it back, fires one, and it trickles into the corner. Chasing it down is Biederwolf. Now with it is Carpenter. Crosses line. Gets knocked off the puck by Kuhl. Now it's taken in front. Shot. Goalie loses the stick. That's Radomski. I don't know how he lost his stick, but he did. Now he gets it back. Now picking up his Biederwolf. In front, wrist shot. Save Radomski. Now bringing it back is Klein. Klein dumps it in. No icing here. Chasing it down is Brendan. Brendan chips one off the wall to himself pretty much. Back to center. Chipping it in is Becker. Offside are the Warhawks. 2 minutes into the first 12-minute period here from Blaine. No score between Waukesha, which is a suburb outside of Milwaukee. As Alice Cooper would say, Milwaukee, famous from the Wayne's World trilogy. I think there was 3 of them, wasn't there, Mr. Producer? I think there was 3, probably. The first one was funny. The second one was sort of funny, and the third one was probably not worth watching. You don't know, you don't have your, he's too young. He's too young. He's 20-something. He doesn't remember Wayne's World. Picking it out now for OMG is Koshire. They battle along the half wall. Newlands gets it. He's had 1 hat trick at least in this tournament, maybe 2. Here come the Leaf Birds back. Tripped up at the blue line is Zach Nunn. Newlands chases it down. Flips one off the wall. Feeding it in front. Knocking it away are the Warhawks. This is Welsh. Helping him out. In front. Chasing it down is Carpenter. In front, knocked away by Becker. Now Keller tries to clear, taken away. Fed in front, chasing down is Castor. Castor wheels to his backhand, nice move. Nice move here, feeds one across the slot. Wrist shot, save Radomski, and he jumps on top of it with 8:22 to go here in the first period. Osseo Maple Grove and the Waukesha Warhawks. I got a good little pump up chant from the Warhawks right before I walked into the walked up here to the bleachers. Kids are getting pumped up. Show so far. Here comes Ben Kuhl. Into the corner. This is Lempe. Lempe feeds one out, knocked down by Kuhl. They battle along the wall. This is Thomas. Aaron Thomas, his feed is taken away. Now chasing it down is Stelgis. Cody Stelgis. Fires one out to his winger. Icing waved off. Picked up by the Warhawks. Braden Butts. Taken away by Ostrom. Ostrom loses it. Now chasing it down is Stelgis. Good hustle there by Stelgis. Picked up by Cool for the Warhawks. He feeds it to Thomas. Broken up at the center line. Picking it up now is Zach Nunn. Shipping it out, nice play by Ostrom. Ostrom weaves through a couple players. Knocked down at the point of attack. Picking it up is Newlands. Newlands comes in, goes to his backhand, shot and a goal. Devin Newlands lights the lamp for the Warhawks, and they take a 1-0 lead with 6:37 to go in the first period. That is going to be hard to stop. Now I know why he's getting hat tricks in this tournament. He can skate, he can shoot, he can move. Carlson chips it in for the Warhawks. They're back on the attack in their own zone. Is Beaterwolf. Nice little breakout by the Warhawks. Chasing it down is Faithful. That's Boston Faithful. If we have an all-name team announced later this week, I'm pretty sure Boston is going to make that team. In the corner, this is Beaterwolf. Shot on. I was talking to one of the assistant coaches, Chad Stelgis. Or Matt Stelgis. And he was saying that they are the all-name team, and he's not lying. They got some good ones on this Osseo Maple Grove team. But the Warhawks aren't too shabby either, with kids like Cool and Newlands on the roster. Osseo clears it out. Icing looks to be called with 5:16 to go here in the first period. Warhawks lead 1-0 on a goal by Devin Newlands just minutes ago here on the hub. Shot in. Knocked down. In front. Save. Johnson, another save. And all the good chances so far coming from Waukesha. Here comes Carpenter. He fires one wide. Losing it at the blue line is Castor. He gets it back. Goes to his backhand, now back to his forehand. Now he just roars through a couple Warhawks, flipping it wide. And now back to the point. Here's Koshar, shot blocked by Franz. Now Carpenter, regrouping for the Leaf Birds. Shipping it out. Cutting in is Castor. He's knocked off the puck. Nice play by Newlands. Back out to center. Aaron Thomas can't catch up with it. Good hustle here by Jacobson for the Leaf Birds. He gets it back. This is Nunn. Battle continues on the far wall. Picked up by Stelgis. He's knocked off the puck. Out to center, picking it up near the checkered line is Koshire. Koshire slides it to Nunn. Nunn loses control of it. Now yanked down, no call. And to make matters worse, he was yanked down into an offside position. So needless to say, the Osseo Maple Grove fans a bit upset. .321 to go in the first. On the outlet, this is Brady Carlson. Brings it in. I think there might have been offsides or an icing. Sorry, icing. And now we're at 3:11 to go. Here in the first period. Chipped out to center. Held back in. Shot on, save. Radomski, he can't get it. Puck's loose. And cleared away by Cool. Down low, Ostrom in front. Backhand save, rebound. Another chance. Another chance. And Radomski covers it up and gets a whistle. Good hustle there by Zach Nunn. Nunn lines up with Ostrom and Stelgis. Biederwolf now lines up with Carpenter. Shot and a goal. Ripping one in is Sam Biederwolf. And the Leafbirds tie it at 1. Out to center, popping it out to the center. Here comes Franz. He's knocked off the puck. Picking it up is Carpenter. Good hustle there by the Warhawks. Newlands gets it in. Nice outlet feed. Here comes Carpenter back. He's knocked off the puck. Newlands. It's kind of like a hawk, like a warhawk. He just kind of saunters around waiting for his chance to just pounce. Now he gets it. He'll bring it out. Cuts through, man. Here he comes. Slides in, shot. Oh, just over the net. What'd I just say? Just kind of saunters around and looks for his chance, and then he just goes crazy. There was one right there. Takes one wide. Cutting in, shot. It's open in front of in. Bearing it is Boston Faithful, and it's 2-1 Osseo Maple Grove. Biederwolf with a goal and Faithful with a goal. And the Leafbirds have a really nice shift. I guess Carpenter got that one. Faithful got the assist. Chasing it down is Castor. Helping out is Carpenter. Carpenter flips one in front. Radomski jumps on top of it with 52.9 to go in the first period. On the draw is Ostrom. He skates with Stelgis and Nunn. Stelgis gets it, loses it. Back to neutral, chipping it in is Dovenberg, Riley Dovenberg. On the wall, this is Nunn. Nunn feeds it in front, intercepted. Now coming back is Becker. Becker knocked off the puck. They'll battle for it. Nunn gets it, fires it a little bit too hard, and we get an icing with 23.6 seconds to go here in the first frame. We're at the Blaine Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. 8 rinks in one campus, we'll call it. Back to the point, Nelson with a wrister. Takes a funny hop, goes into the corner, under 20 to go in the period. Welsh will track it down for the Warhawks with 10 to go in the period. He loses it, and now Kuhl goes and helps him out. They battle again, and that'll do it for the first period here from Blaine. Aussie Maple Grove with 2 goals in one shift, lead after one. 2-1 here. We'll be back in 60 seconds after a short break. We're back live here at the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine on the campus of the National Sports Center. Devin Newlands, who's got the lone goal for the Warhawks, wins the draw. He gets it now. Back on his stick. Chasing it down is Faithful. Boston Faithful. Into the corner. This is Raymond. Chipping it out. Bringing it back now is Biederwolf. Almost a good chance there for Thomas. Biederwolf with a wrist shot. Blocked. Back to the point. Raymond chips it in. but not out. Banking went off the wall, held in nicely. Chipped in, Radomski jumps on top of it. We've had a lot of Osseo Maple Grove success in this Squirt-tacular. That's to put it politely. They've won 4 Squirt A titles, and they've won 3 Squirt B titles. Here at the Squirt-tacular. Last year, they didn't win it at the B level, although they had one of the more entertaining games I will share with you in just a moment at the Squirt A level, I believe it was. Yeah, it was Squirt A. We'll tell you the story in a second. Back out to center. Good hustle there by Koshire, and we get a whistle. Puck goes out of play. So there was a play where the goalie got injured. It was against St. Louis Park, and he was laying flat out, and the team only had one goalie. About 4 minutes left in the period. Goalie comes out, sits on the bench. They skate without a goalie for the final 4 minutes of the period while the goalie could kind of collect himself, do a little concussion protocol. Came back in and finished the game. I don't know if it was the second period or the third period, but he played it out. It's one of those games you'll never forget watching the team play. They never allowed a goal without the goalie in, and they never scored a goal. So kind of a no harm, no foul. Well, there should have been a foul. They had no call on the running the goalie over, which I thought was pretty bad. No call, I guess. Back to live action here. Puck's in the neutral zone on the far wall. Stell just tries to get it in. He chases it down. Here comes Keller. Keller races through neutral, past the blue line. Tries to make a move, poked off the puck by Raymond. Raymond's got a little space. Good defensive play by Newlands. Now Stelgis. Stelgis got some space. Backhander, save Radomski. Picking up is Nelson. Nelson backhands one up. To Klemp, who dumps it in to the zone. They return the favor. Back in for the Leafbergs. Klemp battles along the blue line. Poking into the zone. Waukesha. Loses it, and then eventually puck crosses the blue line a little too soon. 8:43 to go here in the second period. We play 12-minute periods. The team is assessed a minor penalty. It's a 2-minute minor. Winner of this game goes to the semifinals tomorrow. Here comes Newlands. He'll take it wide to his backhand. Feeds it in front off the side of the net. Johnson makes the save. Faithful can't get it out. Brendan tries to break it out, but good forecheck put on by the Hawks. Lampy fires it out. Pushing it back in are the Warhawks, and we're going to get an offside with 8 minutes exactly to go here in the second period. If this is your first time on Youth Hockey Hub, we welcome you. A website dedicated to youth hockey, mostly to readers and players in Minnesota, but we stretch our borders quite often. We are able to attract teams to come to Minnesota and play in our events like this Waukesha team. In addition to covering youth hockey, we also put on 18 events throughout the year. This is one of our largest productions. the YHH Squirtacular. Into the corner. This is Castor trying to get it in front. Good defensive play by Nelson. Nelson. Feeds it up the near wall. Right down in front of us. There's Klein. Battling with Jacobson. Good hustle. Carlson. Feeds it to Klein. That's intercepted. And eventually iced by Brady Jacobson with 7:05 to go here in the second period. Osseo Maple Grove leads 2-1 on the Lots of Matza scoreboard. Speaking of Milwaukee, all of the cheese on the Lots of Matza pizza, half pound of it by the way, is from Wisconsin cheese. All of the meats come from Austin, Minnesota, the Hormel plant down there. So it's a pretty local pizza. If you're hungry after the game, go out to a local grocer and pick yourself up a great pizza. Pretty much found anywhere in Minnesota. Not quite sure the reach of the Bernatello's brand in Wisconsin. Longtime sponsor of YHH is Lots of Matza Pizza. Butts brings it out. Keller cuts through, wrist shot, fired wide of the net. This is Brandon. Brandon feeds it up to Nunn. Nunn. He'll skate in 1-on-2 to Stelgis. Lost into his skates. Fed in front. Now bringing out for Waukesha's Thomes. Good dump in there and a good change for the Warhawks. 5:47, clock ticking as Osseo Maple Grove clings to a 1-goal lead. Good little body check there, no call on Thumbs. This one sneaks past Lempe. Lempe will get hunted down by Klemp. Lempe, nice move. Rink wide feed onto the tape of Carpenter. Carpenter runs into Nelson, who gets guided into the corner. Now back to neutral. Lempe finds Ostrom. Ostrom to the hash mark. Looking for Lempe. He's dragged down. We're going to get a penalty as Nunn got hooked by a aggressive. Oh, we still don't know who has assessed the penalty yet. Yes, we've now figured that out, sorted it out. Aaron Thomas taken off for hooking with 4:51 to go. And the Osseo Maple Grove fans sensing a little blood in the water. Faithful out to center. Sliding it over is Lempe. And now into the zone. This is Braden Butts. Butts runs into the wall and a little bit of trouble. Now Beaterwolf. And Carpenter on the forecheck. Good defensive play. Here comes Cool. Ben Cool lowers the shoulder. Shot saved. Johnson picked up by Lempe. Lempe now. He'll make a little one-man rush of his own. He's thwarted by Cool. Beaterwolf now. Taken away. Jumping into the play is Faithful. This is Thomes. Good hustle there by Nunn to win the battle. Now bringing it out is Thomes. He dumps it in, and there's going to be an icing called, I believe, on Thomes, who hadn't crossed the line yet. And they call an icing with 3:35 to go in the second period. Ossian Maple Grove leads 2-1, and they have a 45-second man advantage. Caster. Battles down low. Now Newlands with it. Newlands pokes it out. Now chasing it down is Carpenter. Newlands takes it back. Struggling with it on the line. Now back in transitions. Jacobson with a wrister and a good save by Radomski with 2:46 to go in the second period. Gotta love it. Haken Ostrom trying to fire the crowd up. He's waving the arms up. Gotta like that. Into the zone. No offsides. There was a little bit awkward zone entry. Here's Cool. Cuts in. Backdoor feed intercepted by Stelgis and Ostrom in front of the net. Here's Stelgis. Good effort by the Leaf Birds. Now bringing it out is Koshira. He stopped. That's fed in. No, it didn't get in. Now that should have been offside. They called it. What a good call there. Chipping it out. Here's Franz. To Butts. Butts intercepted. Clock has not started. Picking it up, 18. Horacio, good pass there by Stelgis. In front. Shot, what a shot there by Ostrom. Pad save. Now Stelgis. Sweeps it around, taken away. Knocked away, nice play by Newlands. Out to Keller. He's cut off by Lempe. Lempe's got some skill. Oh, nice little spin move. He finds Nunn. Nunn looks wide. Pass hits the skates of Ostrom. Now Nunn, he'll try to take it wide. Becker cuts him off. Nice play there. By Franz. Hustling after it is Carpenter. With this team leading 2-1. They continue to battle. Biederwolf. He's got a goal today. Shot by Lempe. Radomski save. Fed in front. And eventually the puck goes right onto the stick of Radomski, who's able to cover it up after hitting his paddle. Newlands wins the draw back to Thomes. He takes it back. Fires one out to Carlson, who tries to headman it to Klein, intercepted on an errant feed by Brendan. And with 10 seconds to go in the period, we get a whistle for offside. Held in by the Leaf Birds with 3 to go. And that'll do it for the second period. Osseo Maple Grove on a 2-goal scoring run early in the middle of the first period by Boston Faithful and Sam Carpenter lead the Waukesha Warhawks 2-1. We'll be back here on Youth Hockey Hub in 60 seconds. We're back live for the third period. Osseo Maple Grove leading 2-1 over the Waukesha Warhawks. Winner moves on to the semifinals. The loser is done for this year at the Squirtacular. Held in, good chance. Oh, shot and a save. What a move by Teddy Castor. Threw a couple Warhawks and he fires it. And Radomski makes a great save. Holding it in, nice play there by Brendan. Warhawks try a breakout play, it doesn't work, and there's a face-off after the icing called to the right of Radomski with 11:25 to go. Into the corner. Feeding it in front, little saucer pass there by Nunn. Bringing it out now is Thomes, dumping it in. Off the wall. And out come the Leaf Birds. Thomes into his own zone. The right-handed blue liner. It's been a pivotal force for the Warhawks today. Battling along the wall, no call there. Good hustle by Nunn. Even more good hustle there by Carpenter. Icing waved off. Butts tries to get it out, held in by Austin Maple Grove. Chasing it down is Carpenter. Bringing it around, holding it in is Lempe. Lempe's been one of those defensemen that just seems to get better and better as the game goes on. Feeding one in front, turnaround shot goes just wide. Now a wraparound's been denied by two defensemen from Waukesha during that effort. They knocked the net off its moorings. And we get a whistle with 9:40 to go in the game. Austin Maple Grove, by their fingernails, lead 2-1. Bringing it out to center. In a regroup effort is Austin Maple Grove. They haven't quite gotten regrouped yet as the puck bounces back and forth between teams near the blue line. Back to center. Dumping it in is Koshire. Koshire gets it back. Slides it up to Castor. Holding it in, and now out goes the puck. That'll be offsides on Stelgis. And the clock continues to wind down with 8:48 to go. There would be no funny rules when it comes to running time, running clock. We're in bracket play. Each team does get a timeout if they choose. And if there were to be a tie at the end of regulation, there would be a 5-minute overtime, followed by a shootout. And we've had plenty of exciting quarterfinal games in the history of this tournament that have ended in some fabulous shootouts over the years. Into the corner. Nice pass from Stelgis and a crossbar by Ostrom. Shot and held out. Past the stick of Dovenberg. I think we're going to get a high stick. On Ben Cool. Cool slams his stick into the boards. He loses his cool, to say the least. Could have cost him another 2 minutes. And the Warhawks are shorthanded. Although, I say shorthanded with an asterisk. Devin Newlands is on the ice, who scored their lone goal so far. And has no real zone responsibilities other than to hold his zone. If he's given a little bit of space or an opportunity, we could get ourselves another breakaway goal for Newlands. In Squirt hockey, sometimes shorthanded is best. Fed in front, and a chance for Radomski. I've seen more shorthanded goals at the Squirt level than you'll see at any other level. Players aren't mature enough to, at this age, to hold down a zone and set up a play. But they sure get comfortable like they are. And a good player like Newlands can capitalize on teams trying to set a power play. Fed across, knocked off the stick. That hops the stick of Raymond. Now Stelgis, hunted down by Butts. Held in by Raymond. Now Nunn with a shot, blocker save. Clark can't get it out. Neither can Newlands. He does, actually. Just crossed the line. Cross the line is Ostrom. He's got a rocket. Feeds one back door, deflected by Butts. Out to center. Hot potato. Chipping it away is Brendan. Now into the near corner. 6:17 to go in the period. Stelgis crosses the line. We get a whistle with 6:10 to go in the game. Osseo Maple Grove in a very low scoring affair leads 2-1 on the Lots Matza scoreboard here from the Blaine Super Rink on the campus of the National Sports Center. To his backhand shot over the net. Good effort there by Brady Jacobson. Now a chance in front, knocked away. Here come the Warhawks back. This is Thomes, loses it. Thomas crosses the line, but Thomes was just offsides. So is Klemp. And the clock continues to wind down with 5:35 to go. In the game, Osseo Maple Grove leads 2-1. Next goal, obviously, is huge in this game. Now a chance. Here comes Faithful to his backhand. Save Radomski, rebound! Flipped high over the net and wide by Carpenter. Another shot goes wide. Carpenter into the corner. Feeding it in front, deflected out. Shot by Dovenberg, tipped just wide. Biederwolf into the corner. Feeds one in front. Radomski can't get it. Butts off the sidewall. On the stick of Carlson. Crossing the line now. Nice move, wrist shot, saved by Radomski on a wrister by Boston Faithful. .447 to go here in the game. The Osseo Maple Grove Leafbirds lead it 2-1. Held in by Lempe. Cody Lempe. Cool breaks it out with Klein. Klein looking for Franz. That's taken away. Picked up. Here comes Nunn. Feeds to Stelgis. Stelgis has it with a wrist shot and a glove save. Shot. Goal! Radomski had it. Thought he didn't. Slipped down. And Zach Nunn collects the garbage in front and buries it for the Leafbirds. And they now lead 3-1 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Zach Dunn, unassisted goal at 4:10. Cannot hold the line is number 11, Teddy Castor. That's Nunn's first goal of the game. They lead 3-1. We got a goaltending issue with his pad. Looks like Coach Stelgis is going to go try to help with the repair. Goalie's got it. And the coach and staff from Waukesha is looking to get a early half a timeout. Well, Skylar Johnson tended to his pads. Out to center, firing it in is Will Raymond. Raymond flips it in, chasing it down is Nelson. Nelson changes direction to Newlands. Newlands to Thomas. Thomas with Klemp to his left. Taken away by Carpenter. Castor, cut off. Walking through the zone, cool. Takes it, chips one off the half wall, into the skates of Koshire. Battle here on the high slot. And eventually poked out to center to Becker. Becker flips one high into the zone, which now gives the Leafbirds a little bit of trouble as the clock ticks to under 3 minutes. 2:30 now to go in the game. Look for the Warhawks to be pulling their goalie very soon, down 2 goals. And look for the Leafbirds just to get the puck deep. Uh-oh, here comes Newlands. Gets it through on a chance, goes to his backhand, forehand, goal! Devin Newlands gets his second of the game with 2:09 to go in the game. It's now 3-2. And the Osseo Maple Grove fans shouting their support for their team. Oh, call a timeout. Ref calls a timeout. Score is 3-2. And we'll take a 60-second timeout as the coaches will set their offenses or their defenses per se. You'd have to assume that Tommy Radomski will get the early hook as soon as they can get a hook. Meaning the puck into the Osseo Maple Grove zone. Osseo Maple Grove, we call them the Leafbirds here in Minnesota. They are a combined association to 2 high schools. Osseo High School are the Orioles, and Maple Grove High School are the Crimson, which is their mascot, their logo is a maple leaf. So they call them the Leaf Birds. Not exactly as cool as the Chaska combination with Chaska Chan, which is the Chanhassen Storm and the Chaska Hawks. They're the Storm Hawks. Sounds a little more vicious than a Leaf Bird. But they're both vicious hockey associations. They seem to be making their way into contention at just about everywhere you turn in the youth hockey ranks here in Minnesota. All right, back to live action. 2:08 to go in the game. Newlands, he'll see a healthy diet of minutes here in the final 2:08. He gets one, wrist shot. Oh, hits the head of Striker Johnson and goes wide. That did not catch him in the shoulder glove. I think that hit his mask. Out to center. Radomski not pulled yet. There's Stelgis. This energy line, Ostrom, Nunn, and Stelgis have been really good. Holding it in is Raymond. Shot by Nunn. Radomski steers it away. Every second the puck is 180 feet from Striker Johnson is good news for Osseo Maple Grove. Here he comes. Devin Newlands feeds to Klein. Newlands gets a break, takes a seat. Now they change the line. They bring the goalie out. 2, 4, 5. Now they have 2, 4, 6 on the ice. They're not too many. What happened there? I'm not sure what happened there. They must have called offsides. Now it's like a Chinese fire drill. They have 5 skaters and a goalie halfway out. Minutes ago in the game, 56 seconds. Here comes Cool. Cool crosses the line, feeds Newlands. Newlands checks his man. Backhand, this might go in. Or it goes in, it does, wow! Biederwolf from center ice gives the Leaf Birds a 4-2 cushion. I'm pretty sure it was Biederwolf. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to listen to the PA on that one. But that should ice the game for the Leaf Birds. But we've seen stranger things. Careful. Careful of this Warhawk. Devin Newlands. Yep. Sam Biederwolf. Holding it in is Raymond. 20 to go in the game. And Osseo Maple Grove will go to the Final Four tomorrow, bright and early here on Youth Hockey Hub, as the clock winds down the final 10 seconds. Here come the Warhawks for one last push. And Osseo Maple Grove White will go to the Final Four. Very familiar territory for this hockey association. Congratulations to them, and congratulations to the Waukesha Warhawks for a very good tournament, well done, on their first trip here to the Blaine Super Rink. Devin Newlands and Sam Biederwolf are our lots of matza players of the game. Congratulations to them. We'll see Osseo Maple Grove here tomorrow in the semifinals. Our best to the people from Waukesha. Safe travels back to the Milwaukee area. For my cameraman and producer, Greg Tinty, I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a nice night.